everyone, welcome back with me Damayanti, and nice to meet you again in this video. So in this video, I'm not going to talk by myself only, but I'm going to collaborate with my classmate Vira to discuss and giving opinions about the topic that is about McDonald's and obesity. But before we state our own opinions, let me tell you a short explanation related with the topic. So some years ago, two brands teenagers, Ashley Playman and Jocelyn Bradley, they claim that McDonald's products is the main reason that causes them to obese and unhealthy. Besides of that, some American girls state that McDonald's companies has successfully forced them to buy the fast food products from McDonald's and make them ignorance with their healthiness and the risk of eating fast food only. According to that statement and based on my point of view, I totally disagree with that statement. I have the number of reasons that can supporting and make my argument strengthen. To begin with, as we know that McDonald's is the king of fast food, or let me say that so many kinds of fast food are providing in the McDonald's, but not only at the McDonald's, but also there are so many companies who sell the same products or who sell fast foods also. For the example, like Pizza Hut, KFC, Wendy's, Burger King, and so on. Moreover, it is impossible that people will only come or go to one place and looking for their food, because generally or normally in one day people will go to some place and looking for their foods on some place also. The second is, I believe as a company, McDonald's or the owner of McDonald's is already confirmed and discussed their business to the government before they operate it. Moreover, I believe that they already make an appointment and also fulfill some requirements so that they can open their brands and businesses in the world or in the place that they want. For instance, as we know that McDonald's company is available almost in the world, especially in Indonesia. But before they start to operate in Indonesia, they had already get certificate from Indonesian government, and this is the proof of it. It means that they can sell their products or anything that they have because they already got permission from the government, or they already allowed by the Indonesian government. Then the third argument that I want to state is, as a smart citizen, we cannot blame the certain company who sell the fast food product that cause us to obese and unhealthy, because it depends on our lifestyle or life pattern, and it also depends on each people who care or do not care with them healthiness. So whenever or if people already know that consume fast food or junk foods in a big portion every day can cause the risk of obesity for themselves, they should be able to limit themselves to not eating this too much, instead only blame the other company or the other companies, for the example McDonald's. Next, the fourth reason, and as the last reason that I want to convey, is not only because of fast food, but also obesity can occur because of many reasons, such as the heredity of genetics, side effect of drugs, for the example like antidepressants, diabetes drugs, antipsychotics and ads, and also lack of sleep, And this is the main reason that is we are never go to sport. So whenever you eat fast food every day without going to sport, so it's normal if you can become obese, or if the obesity can occur because it's because your bad habits. So according to my arguments and also some supporting reason that I stated previously, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is McDonald's is not the main cause of obesity, but it depends on each people's behavior in take care of their life pattern and their lifestyle. Let me give you an example. So whenever you see someone who kill themselves so that they can, what's that, in order to lose their problem in the world, it is depends to you if you want to follow it or no. So if you think it is good and it is worth it for you, so you can follow it. And if not, you have the answer. So that's all for me. And now it's the turn of my friend to state to state her opinion. So Dita, the time and the place is yours.
According to the statement, which states that McDonald's food is unhealthy and cause people to become obese, I strongly believe that its statement is true. I have some supporting reasons for strengthening my point of view. Firstly, let's have a look on the menu that they serve. As we know that McDonald's sells a lot of delicious food on their menu, such as chicken, nuggets, burger, french fries, and etc. But the thing that we don't know, the ingredients that they use for making their foods. Firstly, McDonald's loads their food up with salt and sugar. You need to realize that fast food like McDonald's is high in fat, salt, and sugar, which messes your brain system and tells you to keep eating more of it, or craving and feeling that you want to eat more regardless of having just eaten it. Second, they use bad fat for oil, and the wrong oils can over time cause inflammations, clogged arteries, and heart issues. The danger we get when we eat McDonald's constantly, first is you will be at risk of developing diabetes. Eating McDonald's make your body daily insulin spikes from eating fast food can lead to insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. While manageable, diabetes is the 7th most common death in the United States. Second is you will almost certainly gain weight. Most McDonald's items are notoriously high in calories. You can bet that all of their burgers and sandwiches, combined with a side of french fries and a soda, easily put you well over 100 calories, so you can understand why fast food can quickly lead to weight gain and even obesity. Third is you will feel puffy and bloated. You know the secret to McDonald's addictive food is an overload of sodium. Not only do such high amounts of sodium increase your blood pressure and put you at a significantly higher risk of a stroke, heart attack, heart failure, and kidney disease, but they also have a more immediate effect. Because salt retains water in the body, after eating fast food, you will likely feel bloated, puffy, or swollen. The case example of McDonald's obesity from news is since 1974, the number of overweight or obese children has increased by 258%. Although it is a growing problem globally, obesity from McDonald's is primarily an American problem. 25 of Americans will visit a fast food restaurant today. French fries are the most commonly eaten vegetable. This all leads up to the future health problems that we may not be ready to face. It's no wonder why 40% of kids today are expected to be diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. McDonald's company promotes that their products are healthy, and it influences the perceptions of people so that they attract to buy their foods without thinking a lot of their healthiness. For example, when watching television or driving down to the roads, it is quite common to see some sort of advertisements or reference for McDonald's. McDonald's offers to children in hopes of fostering a fast food habit that will continue into adulthood. Therefore, it is important to realize the impact that fast food has on the daily diet of youth and its involvement in the obesity epidemic. Also, a majority of college campuses are located near or contain a fast food restaurant where students can buy food at a low cost. Many of these fast food chains are open during late hours, which is perfect for the students that has a midnight craving. My conclusion is I totally agree with the statement, which says McDonald's food is unhealthy and cause people to become obese because they use unhealthy ingredients such as overloaded salt, sugar, and bad fats of oil. So if we eat McDonald's constantly, you'll be at risk of developing diabetes. You will almost certainly gain weight and you will feel puffy and bloated. Also, it can lead you to serious diseases such as a stroke, heart attack, heart failure, and kidney disease. The case example from news is since 1974, the number of overweight or obese children has increased by 258%. Therefore, it is important to realize the impact that fast food has on our bodies and protect our bodies by sorting out which foods are healthy and which are not. So that's all our discussion of pro and contra related with the previous topic. Thank you for watching, and I will close this video with Paramasanti. Om Santi, Santi, Santi.